Hey everyone, just popping in real quickly to let you know about the content warning for this episode. We discuss 9/11, the topic of racism, some blood and gore, and also the topic of cannibalism briefly. Anyway, thank you for listening, and enjoy the episode. Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Why Do We Watch This Movie? I'm Sky.
And I'm Finn.
And today we're once again joined by...
Addy, yay.
Yay! And we're doing a first for this show. We are doing an entire series. So join us for these next 4 episodes as we talk about the Twilight Saga.
In a series I'm unofficially and just now calling Twilebuary.
God.
Yep, that sounds good. And let's go! Alright, Finn, can you read us the synopsis, please?
I can. When Bella Swan moves to a small town in the Pacific Northwest, she falls in love with Edward Cullen, a mysterious classmate who reveals himself to be a 108-year-old vampire. Despite Edward's repeated cautions, Bella can't stay away from him, a fatal move that endangers her own life.
Now,
Okay, that's already a bit false. He keeps coming back to her.
yeah, but she's also drawn to him, remember? She's like
Yeah.
fully wild for him because he's the cute fucking lanky twink.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson is a long, lanky twink.
Mm.
He
Alright.
can't even be saved by a mustache.
Alright, I feel I need to know who's read the books and who hasn't.
I have read all the books many
I've read
times.
Not read any.
I've read the first book many years ago.
This is once again an episode and series now of me and Finn have not read the book. Addy, you can do all the heavy lifting for us.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Yep.
I've got the books sitting over on a shelf in my bedroom. They're just there. I can see them.
Also, what's your choice of authors right now? Because we last time, like, Aragon, that's fine, but then we also did Ender's Game. He seemed to have some problematic stuff, and now we have Stephanie Meyer, who's a vehement Mormon.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, these Mormon vampires.
The thing about Mormons is apparently they're all freaks behind closed doors.
Oh, I have no doubt about that.
I mean, I've known 2 Mormons in my life. One of them was one of the biggest weirdos I've ever known. So
yeah.
Okay, I can't verify this, but apparently when like in some sects of the Mormon church, when they hit like 15 or 16, the kids are taken into a basement and like dunked in a bath, or like their head is dunked in a bath by one of the elders of the temple, and they have to watch.
What?
Like the rest of them have to watch. Yeah, no, I heard this once from somewhere. I can't find any verifying information, but I like to think that it's real because, you know, religions are cults. And especially Mormonism.
What the fuck?
I would like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not really.
Not.
Look, practice whatever religion you feel about it. We're doing it for our own protection right now. We're not having the church come after us, or we'll just make fun of them or whatever. I don't know, man. It's 9 a.m.
All right. So
they don't want us.
I want to say, first of all, I've now watched all of the Twilight films.
Yeah.
Sky, you've still got Breaking Dawn 2 left, right?
Yes, I'm watching that right after this episode.
I will say, I liked it a lot more than I was expecting.
There we go, yeah.
In that I was expecting to hate it, but I actually got some enjoyment from it.
Sorry,
It is
these
still
are perfect pieces of art.
it is still, however, my lowest rated franchise of the year.
Really?
Yes, with an average rating across the 5 films of 2.5.
Yeah.
Granted,
Okay.
granted, I have like 3 or 4 that are in like between 2.5 and 3. So this just got the low end.
What are some of the other lower of the lows?
Oh,
And we
let
can
me
judge you.
let me have a quick look because I have forgotten.
While you're searching
God
for
damn,
your
my phone
yeah,
updated, but now my notes app is all weird.
while you're searching for your inspiration, can I just rattle off some theories that the internet has?
Go for it.
Yes,
Um,
please.
so this is going to be a weird one, but 9/11 is the direct cause
Yes.
of
Oh,
50 Shades of
Yes.
Grey.
fuck, I love this theory and I believe
It's
it
awesome.
entirely.
I believe it as well.
Because Stephanie Meyer was partially inspired by MCR, and MCR formed because of 9/11 and because Jared Way was so just pissed off with everything in the government, whatever, emo things. In 2007, Stephanie Meyer, like after writing Twilight, was posting. She posted to a blog that she continuously updated with dream casts for the movies and then fans' picks for the characters. The fourth most requested person to play Edward Cullen by fans was Gerard Way. She wanted
Yep.
MCR to write a song for the movie, and they didn't want to.
Oh.
And ended up writing Vampire Money. But
Oh.
yeah, but so
Instead, we just got
9/11
Muse who did the
caused
soundtrack.
MCR caused Twilight, caused the Twilight fan fiction that was Master of the Universe, which turned into
Pause.
50 Shades by E.L. James.
Yes. It
Which
is.
then led to Ellen DeGeneres' downfall.
Yes.
Not only that, but I believe 50 Shades was the first like semi-erotic novel that was not painted as just schlock in the literary world.
It's not
Leading,
semi-erotic, it's softcore porn.
well,
Another
yeah,
one,
okay.
I've read 50 Shades, so...
Okay. But like it was the first like romance novel or whatever that wasn't printed paperback and was just meant to be pulp fiction. It turned into this huge thing that has now caused Book Talk's obsession with dark romance.
Yes. And
Yeah.
yeah, dark romance. Oh god. As someone who is firmly in Book Talk,
What are you doing, man?
I like reading, and
I do as well.
sometimes they give good suggestions, and I can't just get all of my reading suggestions from random Tumblr posts that have been reposted to Pinterest.
Yeah.
Look, I'll look. I also hopped onto the Book Talk train, choo choo, but that led me down a rabbit hole that I'm still deep in,
No.
and there's no sign of me getting out.
That's terrible.
Is it like? This is just a warning. No one go into this. It's quite a mess. I felt
is
the
this your extreme horror?
Yes, this is my extreme
Yeah.
horror thing. Look, it's so fascinating, but everyone listening, don't fall into it. You will get stuck. There's some terrible people out there.
And then
That's all I have
sorry,
to say.
I'm currently getting kicked.
I found the list, by the way,
Oh yeah,
of
here
my
we go.
other franchises. So the other ones kind of in the 2.5 to 3 range are The Conjuring with a 2.7,
Yeah.
Terminator also with a 2.7, Fast
Yeah.
and Furious with a
The
2.9.
original Terminator?
Or the entire series as a whole.
Oh, okay.
Got an average of 2.7.
Look, we only remember the first two movies, and then we always forget about the terrible
I
sequels.
watched all of them.
The first two are excellent. The rest
The first two
crap.
are excellent. The third one isn't bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. The rest are
You're wrong.
garbage. I don't mind the third one. It's like a solid 3, and it can't go any higher, but it can't go any lower.
Oh my god. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Fast and Furious got a 2.9. Once again, shocked it got that high. And Nightmare on Elm Street got a 2.6.
That's what I'm actually surprised about.
Look, most of them are hot garbage.
Most of them are. The first one was the only good one.
What about Dream Warriors?
Hmm?
Dream Warriors and Wes Craven's New Nightmare, they were my two favorites.
No, Dream Warriors was not it for me, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway,
Anyways,
this isn't the Nightmare cast.
let's dive in. Let's dive into it, guys. Okay, what did you like? Like, we'll start with Finn. What did you like about this? Because I know Andy's gonna list the entire film.
Let me go through my thing. Okay, I do like the fact that this film is, if you look at it from a certain perspective, is incredibly campy and just dumb, and I like it. I liked it. Like, I had a good time with the first film. Because I was just like, I was laughing along with it. And I wasn't really taking it all too seriously. What else have I got? I like the baseball scene.
Baseball scene was pretty good.
Mainly because Supermassive Black Hole by Muse is a fucking banger.
Oh.
God, that came up so much.
It came up so much. It's also the second week in a row we've had something with Supermassive Black Hole by Muse.
Yeah.
This and Maisie Day last week.
God.
I like the Cullens. I think they're just neat.
I think I like most of the Cullens. Edward, he's got some growing to do.
Yeah, they're all creepy and weird, but I like them.
Now Carlisle,
All right.
though. the handsome father figure.
I want to know, Addy, going into this, when you first watched all these, were you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
I was Team Carlisle Cullen.
Ah, no, understandable. I completely understand that.
Oh, you get both of them.
Team Carlisle and Team Jasper.
Ah.
See,
yeah.
As the gay man here, I loved Alice. She was by far my favorite.
Oh my god, right?
I know! Alice is excellent! Okay.
And the pairing of Alice and Jasper. Oh.
Yes. I will say, something that really rubbed me the wrong way was she cut her hair in the later film. She had that amazing hairdo in the first film. And she then cut it all off, and I hate that.
Yeah.
But no, Alice is my favorite, and I'll go into why in the later episodes, because she's more important in the later films.
Very much so.
Yes.
Yeah. See the future, Cullen.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the Cullens. I'm sure if I got into this when I was a young teenager, I would have been firmly in Team Jacob, Team Edward, sorry, purely for the Cullens.
That's fair.
Let me be part of their family. They're awesome.
Yeah, I think it's just Edward's just too mopey for me. I don't know what it is. It just, look, he gets better at points, and then he goes back down at other points.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's so self-loathing, and at times it just becomes exhausting.
He's like, I'm in love with you, but I'm
a
keeping you in
vampire.
danger. This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
This is the glittering skin of a killer. All right. This is something I need to go into. As a folklore fan, I hate how they treat vampires and werewolves in these films. Good God, I hated it.
Can you explain why?
Ugh, they these
Mr.
may as
Voynich
well have
manuscript.
this may as well have not been a vampire. They just do not obey any of the normal rules. It's just infuriates me.
Vegetarian vampires for only drinking animal blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that I actually like. That I thought
which makes their eyes gold instead of red.
Yeah.
And then when they're hungry, it's
Wait,
all
is
black.
that why their eyes were gold?
Yeah,
I
because
must
that's
have
when
missed that.
that's when they feed, when they eat animal blood.
Mm,
When they're black, they're hungry. And then when
mm,
they're red, they've had human blood.
got it.
Oh, okay.
Get educated.
Sky, what did you like about the films?
Okay. I
About the
think
film?
going in, I was expecting it to be quite boring because I don't know why I remembered it being boring, but to be honest, I don't know. I did find enjoyment in it. Like it had points where it was funny. Like the characters were pretty fun to watch. Parts of it were a bit cringy. Her friends, I don't know. Her friends are a bit weird.
Okay,
But
her friends are weird, but they were.
the most
Let's talk
normal
about
people.
Let's talk about the fact that this is the nicest school ever. There wasn't a single bully in that entire school.
Mm.
Okay, there wasn't a single bully
Sorry.
because there wasn't a
Oh.
single bully because can you imagine if someone tried to like push someone around and then Emmett's behind them like, "Excuse me, sir."
Yeah,
Fuck.
the 25-year-old bodybuilder teenager that is Emmett.
Christ, he was big.
Oh, he just got bigger and bigger as the movies went on.
He got
did.
bigger.
He was the size of a fridge by Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Yeah.
Okay, my little gripe about this movie and about the whole school to begin with
Yeah.
is Forks, Washington isn't a big town.
No.
No.
No, it's not.
One, how in the hell has Bella, lived there for most of her childhood, then her parents divorce, she moves to Arizona with her mum, and then decides, oh no, I'm too pale in this Arizona sun, I'm going to burn. Time to go back to Forks and not know anyone around her own age apart from Jacob, who is still like 2 years younger than her.
Mm.
Good point. Wait, hold on a second. I have a different point, though. How is she that pale while living in Arizona?
I mean, okay, Arizona is full of either the whitest people you can imagine or people who have actually acclimatized.
Alright. Also, think of it like this. We all live in Australia.
Yeah.
We're pale as shit.
Especially you, Brit.
Yeah. I know. I'm the one making the point. You don't have to dig into me.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, look, my family is pretty pale. Yeah, look, they are kind of vampire-esque. But,
Mum has called me translucent before.
yeah. Well, yeah, actually, that's a good point. You get burnt, but then you go back to being pale. It's just the cycle of life.
Oh, it really is.
The cycle of having zero melanin in your skin.
Look, I got some of the I got some of the Italian genes in me, so I've tanned up a bit, but I'm still quite pale.
I'm English Irish. I don't have those genes.
Yeah, no, you burn,
I
and then you go back to
burn?
being the see-through creature that at the bottom of the sea.
Yes,
I'm
I am an
Irish, Northern
amoeba.
French. I'm the worst, and we hate the English.
So where do you think they said that the Cullens were from? Besides the bottom of the sea, where do you think they said the Cullens were from?
I don't know.
They probably
Irish,
came from-
French.
What? Okay, I'm gonna look up the Cullen last name.
That's good. But okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It
it had its moments, and it's not boring the whole time. Like there's some good stuff where there's good chemistry between the characters. Not as much between Bella and Edward. That gets better later on in the movie, but starting out, the characters are fun to watch. Mostly just the Cullens.
Yeah.
And the dad's trying. Not great, but he's trying.
Actually, I do love Charlie Swan. He is trying his hardest, and he's just
he
not
tries
good
his
at
hardest in all of the movies, and he's so confused so much.
He is also by far the most sensible person in all of these films.
100%. The whole timeline of the 4 movies of the 5 movies, 4 books, whatever, takes 2 years from Edward and Bella meeting to them getting married and having a child.
Well, it's funny because I looked into this. Apparently, the timelines are different over the films and the books.
Really?
Yeah, because the films take place over a year, and the books takes place over 2.
Oh shit! Okay.
I looked into this because I was like, because Sky and I were talking before we recorded last night, on what the actual timelines were, and I googled it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the timeline of the film takes place from this very start of Twilight to the very end of Breaking Dawn Part 2 is 11 months.
Okay, but then how does she have like a 4-month depression period and whatever? We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Look, it cut it down from 4 months to 4 weeks. It was just a month-long depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But look, it's also just a big lesson to take away from this. Maybe don't do that. Like, don't fall. Like, don't. I was about to say, don't fall in love. No, just don't marry while you're 18 and right out of high school.
100% don't do that.
It worked out for Bella, but no, it doesn't work.
It only worked out for Bella because she was obsessed with the boy.
Yes.
Alright, how was there ever... Like, this is coming from someone who wasn't part of the fandom of Twilight. How was there ever a discussion of Edward or Jacob? It was clearly going to be Edward.
100% it was always going to be Edward.
It was always going to be Edward. Fanfiction, people... I don't know, shipping's been a thing for ever. I assume people just really wanted it to be Jacob. For some reason.
In the first book movie and in the second one as well, there was still that discussion because of the 4-month depression period only being pulled out of it by Jacob.
But even then, it felt more... on her side, it felt more platonic.
Yeah, oh my god, she was...
Not for Jacob!
Oh, yeah. Look, we'll get into this in the next episode. we can't be skipping ahead.
No. So I've just had a look. Cullen is an Irish surname. It's an anglicised form of Gaelic O'Calan, descended from Caelan, a name meaning wolfhound, whelp, or young hound.
That's so funny.
Wait, what the hell? He's not a werewolf.
He's not a werewolf.
Do you think he did that to spite the other wolves?
And Alice Cullen is a UK politician. Sorry,
God, you gotta wonder how much she got that when when these books came out.
Well, okay, so she was born in 1981. She died in 1969.
Yeah, you gotta wonder how much she got that.
No, now I want to know what party she was from. Did this influence the election of England?
She was a Scottish Labour Party politician.
I don't know if you... Do you know?
No.
Do you know the ins and outs of
Scottish? Is Labour the Tories or nah?
Labour isn't the Tories. Labour is the same as Labour over here.
Hell yeah.
And Tories is the LNP over here.
Yes.
Okay.
Get educated, everyone.
Yeah, get educated.
Alright, I'm just having a look at some of the trivia. Henry Cavill was Stephanie Meyer's first choice to play Edward.
What the hell?
No.
Henry Cavill wasn't even born then.
She wrote a tiny little twink of a man and was thinking of Henry Cavill.
That's a good point.
I'm just going off what I'm reading here.
Oh my god.
However, by time of production, he was was to begin, he was 25 years old and no longer looked the part of a 17-year-old.
Okay.
He was then
As if
offered the
Emmett
part
did.
of Carlisle, but turned it down due to other commitments.
No, see,
Okay.
he could have been Emmett.
Oh, he could have been Emmett.
Okay, wait, guys, look at Henry Cavill 2008.
Alright, I'm
Oh,
googling
God.
it.
God, he's such a handsome man. Like, I mean, even now, he's still such a handsome man.
Oh yeah, he's... Wow, Oh, I can kind of see it, though.
Imagine him being a doctor.
Okay.
Okay, no, I'm down for it. He's my doctor.
Oh, thank you. Oh my... Yes. Granted, he's like 4th or 5th down on the list of people who I want to play the Doctor, but he's still on there.
So let's get back to the question at hand. Why did we watch this movie?
Because it was on the list, and we wanted to
Okay,
hate
yeah.
ourselves.
So much like 9/11 caused this, Biff kind of. Well, I'm gonna say Biff
Whoa!
caused this.
Whoa!
What do you mean?
What? Just what a wild segue.
Well, look,
Like
it'll make sense.
9/11 caused Twilight. Biff caused you to watch it.
I mean, look, this was played in my house for like a good 10 years. But
Sorry, no. I need you to tell me what the correlation is.
okay. So much like how 9/11 caused Twilight,
Yes.
it's Finn's choice to do a franchise a month, and also the Brisbane International Film Festival
Oh, yeah.
correlated together to cause this.
Yeah.
Because Finn was like before the movie started, I don't remember what movie it was. It might have been The Organist, and Finn was like, "Oh man, I don't know what franchise to do this month. I'm like really lost."
Because I was originally going to do Resident Evil, but I didn't want to do another horror franchise.
And Finn was like,
I mean-
I don't know, I have all these ones. And it's like, I was like, oh, let's see, what franchise could you do? And I was like, okay, hear me out. What if we did the Twilight one, and then we also record the episodes, because these are on the list either way. And, and then we were like, oh, Addie would love to be on these episodes. And then, lo and behold, these episodes were born.
God, you're actually right.
No, okay, here we go. You didn't want to do another horror series.
Yeah.
Think about Breaking Dawn Part 1 and tell me that this series isn't horrific.
Okay, no,
That's
that had like 10 minutes of being an actual body horror. But...
and then it had Resume. I refuse to say the name properly.
Oh.
No, I
Yeah, the
refuse to
CGI baby.
Resume.
Yeah.
Can I have a resume to get a job? Or the baby?
Can I have a Renesmee to get a job? Once again, we'll get to that in the Breaking Dawn episode.
Yeah. It's like we have some stuff to say about this, but we have so much more about the other films to say.
film. It's so funny the fact that Twilight, the first one, is probably one of the better ones, but we still have the least amount to say about it.
Look, it was just better than I expected. I thought I was gonna dislike this one, and I thought I was gonna like the second one. Which, opposite way around, I liked this one. I did not like the second one.
I didn't either. All right.
This one sits in a weird place of being both one of the better ones, like probably the best one in my eyes, but also being the most boring.
Oh, actually, in my opinion, Breaking Dawn 1 was my favorite. And then I thought I think it was either the second or the third one was by far the most dull one. It might have been the second one.
It's probably the second one, although we do meet some iconic characters there.
Oh, we do. I'm not saying it was a bad film. I'm just saying it was just mostly nothing happened.
Guys,
Yeah.
important thing.
Mm.
So, Stephanie. Oh, okay.
Don't make
Sorry,
weird mouth noises.
So, there's more to this trivia than I expected, but at around 8 minutes, Stephanie Meyer wrote a parallel novel to Twilight called Midnight Sun. It tells the story of the first book from Edward's point of view.
Midnight Sun is now is an actual book.
Yeah, Midnight Sun's an actual book.
Which is so weird because, like, we've told it from the story of our main character, I guess.
Yeah.
Why would you want to tell it from the story of the most boring of the vampires?
Yeah.
Tell it
You're
from
from Carlisle.
Oh my god.
No, I
from
would. I would love to
Tell
see this
Alice.
from Charlie Swan's perspective.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, right?
It's like, guys, there's some fucking wolves in the forest. This is scary.
Well, no, but there's
Regular-
some bears in the forest.
Oh, yeah, there's some bears in the
regular,
forest. That's
like-
scary.
Police procedural novel, but then every now and then is interrupted by, like, giant wolves in the forest and also
that
my
would
daughter
be
marrying
awesome.
a vampire.
I need to write this now.
Diary entry 52. So, I went into the woods to hunt down these bears that might be wolves, and next thing I know, my daughter's marrying someone. What the fuck happened?
Marrying the local weirdo.
Yeah, what the fuck happened? Did I miss
Diary
something?
entry. Diary entry 4. My daughter's been home for like 3 months and is super depressed because her boyfriend left her. What
And
do I
just
do?
wakes up in the night screaming.
Is this a normal breakup?
This wasn't what it was like when I divorced my wife.
I got sad and drunk some, but I didn't wake up screaming. What happened in all capital letters?
How do teenage girl work?
How
Send
do
tweet.
Do I need to
asking for
get
friend?
do I need to get the puberty book out again? Is this what hormones are?
I 42M and daughter it's 17F.
Just read it first.
Yeah.
That would be so good.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, this movie was shot in 48 days.
48 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not too bad. So just over a month.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I mean, was it
That's a
rushed?
month and a half, dude.
Well, yeah, that's why I said just over a month.
Okay.
It's like a month in like 10 days.
Also, can we just
17 days? What the fuck is going on with your math?
Shush, 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 shush. It's okay. Shush, 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 shush.
can we marvel at making Esme Cullen Elizabeth Reeser? Like,
Oh,
perfect
yeah.
casting there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
she did a great job.
I'm what
Would you
else
like
have I-
some Pescetti?
She was very good, but I cannot for the life of me remember what else she's been in.
Oh, I will find
Let's
out.
have
Give me a
let's-
second.
She's been in. Feels like she's been in heaps.
Oh yeah. We have such magnum opuses as Ouija, Origin of Evil from 2016.
Oh. was
Obviously
not
the
a good
entire Twilight series.
Oh, she was in Haunting of Hill House. Okay.
Yeah.
She was. That was an awesome series.
Bonnie and Clyde from
wow.
2013.
Nice.
Grey's Anatomy.
The Handmaid's Tale.
Wow.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's
Uh,
Sopranos.
No
Well,
way.
for one episode, okay.
Okay, she was also in one episode of House, the most famed TV show of our
Yeah.
current age.
Oh, I love
Ended
it.
forever ago.
Get
I
the bat
also love
bites.
House.
It comes up so much. Where we keep sending each other clips of the show.
Yeah.
And can I talk about the most annoying character in the movie?
Yeah?
Go
The
on.
absolute most annoying character in the movie. So annoying, in fact, I cannot remember his fucking name. The little blonde boy at school, played by Michael Welch.
Oh, fuck, what was
Oh,
his name?
he sucked.
He's the worst.
I don't know. Let's call
Mike Newton.
Mike Newton. What a piece of shit.
Wait, is that his name in it?
No, but yeah, that's his name.
I don't like it. I'm gonna call. No, nah, that's not his name anymore. I don't like it.
Is it
No.
is it the Mike or the Newton that you don't like?
No, I'm just gonna call him. What's the most white boy douchebag name?
Mike Newton.
Kyle. He's Kyle now.
Chad.
Oh, Chad. Yeah, Chad Kyle. That's his full name now.
Chad Kyleson.
Chad Kyleson. Yeah, fuck. He's the most annoying bitch boy.
But he's only in the first two, in all fairness.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that is true. And Anna Kendrick, who forgets that she was in these films.
I did not know she was in these movies.
You didn't?
I did not.
Oh,
I even wrote in my notes. Where is it? Did not realize Anna Kendrick was in this. I know myself so well.
I could tell that was true. Does she not remember being in these movies?
she doesn't remember. Like when she did some interview a little while ago for one of the YouTube channels. And she was like looking over her most famous characters, and she's like, "Wait, was I in Twilight?"
That's very funny.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, honey. Wow. That, fuck, man. Oh, also, a fun fact I might bring up throughout every single other episode of this. So,
Go on.
the little twink who plays Jasper.
yeah.
So,
Yes.
here's a fun fact about our boy Jasper over here. He was in
Jackson
another.
Rathbone?
Yeah, he's going to be showing up a few times in this podcast because
God.
he was also in the famed M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong movie that is The Last Airbender.
Oh no!
He's one of the MCs.
Who does he play in that?
Who's the sexist brother?
Soccer? No way.
Yeah, him.
No.
Yeah, he plays soccer.
No way.
Oh my god, you're not wrong. That's terrible.
Yeah, don't you think M. Night Shyamalan's movie is perfect? It has a twink.
Wait,
This white twink plays soccer.
I'm not seeing that on his IMDb.
Oh,
It's
it's there.
there.
Finn, just look further.
I'm in.
Oh,
I
crazy
am.
to think that also
Jason
in
Rathbone,
The Last
right?
Airbender. Yeah, Jackson Rathbone.
Tell you what,
That's what I said.
go to the IMDb page of The Last Airbender.
Okay.
It's also crazy to think that Dev Patel. We're going over to The Last Airbender. Sorry, this is now an episode about The Last Airbender, which was just a piece of shit. Dev Patel, you know, Slumdog Millionaire, the guy in Chappie.
Holy shit!
He was Zuko.
Dev Patel, who is a brilliant actor,
Wonderful actor.
Yeah, he
really
is.
done dirty, as most M. Night Shyamalan actors are.
Yeah, he was so good in The Green Knight, and Personal History of David Copperfield as well. God, if you haven't seen that film, watch it. It's brilliant.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll get around to it. But how good? Everyone.
Oh, he was also the voice of Zuko in the Airbender game based off of a movie.
Oh.
Yuck.
You've brought back some bad memories.
I've never seen the movie, and I've never seen the show.
Hey guys, do you remember 9/11? This is like 9/11 for anime.
I was not expecting 9/11 to be brought up so many fucking times in this.
Well,
it's the 9/11 episode.
Oh god, that's terrible. You can't say that.
Can we start labeling these titling these episodes like Friends episodes, the 9/11 one?
The gang talks about 9/11, title it like
Always Sunny.
Always Sunny. Yeah.
Oh my god. The gang takes on 9/11.
Oh my god.
The gang prevents 9/11.
Oh man, what a great.
We need a flashback episode of Always Sunny where they try to prevent 9/11.
That'd be beautiful.
Oh god. All right.
It would be Danny DeVito. He'd be the catalyst. Oh no, he'd be the catalyst of it happening.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Oh guys, we stopped 9/11." Then Danny DeVito would be flying the plane into the tower. It's like while saying a slur or something.
Oh,
it's so funny. Alright, also, can we just how creepy Edward is for most of this film?
He's gagging at smelling her. He's
And
such a creep.
also, watching her sleep.
He's such a little freak.
Yeah, that's not okay, man.
Better
Don't
hold on,
want-
Spider Monkey.
Fuck. Okay, I know he doesn't really become a major character till the next film. I want to quickly talk about Taylor Lautner.
Yeah.
First off, his hair is so beautiful in this.
It's a wig.
I know it
believe.
is. I'm sure it is. It looks so good on him though. And like, why the fuck do they just lop it off in the second film?
So this is another one of your things where the character has beautiful hair and then they cut it. And
Yeah,
then you're sad.
that happens twice in this
Yeah.
franchise.
Alice
Jacob
and
and Alice.
Like how I like how I was just like, yeah, Alice and Taylor Lautner.
Yeah.
The characters.
It's also so sad that Ashley Greene, who played Alice, has done really not much else
That's
after the Twilight
surprising.
saga. Like,
I don't know why. I thought I've seen her.
she
forever.
has been in other things, just really not much else. Like,
Wow.
not much of note, at least.
Yeah.
Which I think is really sad because once again, she's great.
She's so wonderful.
She is.
Yeah.
Like she's actually, let me rephrase it. She's been in a quite a few things, just nothing of note.
Yeah.
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 Except Tusk.
Oh.
She was in Tusk?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh wow. I didn't realize that.
What a choice.
The only thing like a major thing I can see her being in was Batman Arkham Knight, the video game. Where she played Batgirl.
Oh
yeah. But also, can we just say, weird how Taylor Lautner in this plays a Native American person when he's not Native American.
Yeah.
Look. They do that a lot.
They do that a lot.
It's quite a cultural appropriation movie. Especially in the later stuff. It's quite problematic.
Yeah, that's it's something. It's certainly something.
Hey Addy, how do you feel about being in two episodes? One where they appropriated Maori culture, and another one where they have problematic depictions of American indigenous population.
And how does it feel
feel
you picked one of them?
I feel I can't comment too much because I'm neither Maori or like Native American.
You forced that
I am
Jesus.
I am the whitest white that has ever whited.
Okay,
So
first of all,
I'm not gonna
fuck
comment
you,
too much.
I am.
Yeah, it's just where I was like, oh man, yikes, guys.
That was literally my first note, though.
It's not as it's not as problematic in this one. Besides Taylor Lautner playing an indigenous person when he's not indigenous, I think apparently somewhere further in his bloodline that he does have native blood, but
oh no,
that came out while they were filming the movie. That wasn't before.
Gil Birmingham, who plays Billy Black.
Yeah.
His IMDb page, the first like 2 sentences on his IMDb page. Gil Birmingham is an American actor of Comanche ancestry, best known for his portrayal of Billy Black in the Twilight Saga film series. He's done so many better things. Can we leave him be?
I mean, it's what he's best known as. It's not his most.
Oh.
Wasn't he? He was in Rango, wasn't he?
Potentially, he's in Yellowstone,
which
so
I've
he's
heard
already
is very good. I haven't seen it, but
good.
I've heard it's very good.
Let's see. He's been in a lot. Oh my god, he was in one of the 2 Rock games.
Yes, he is not 2 Rock, but he should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
he's
in
in
Unbreakable Kimmy
Rango.
Schmidt. That was a great show.
Also, I love that we can all just completely agree that Edward and Bella, like Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart, had zero chemistry.
Zero.
They
chemistry.
did not care
They
about
didn't.
each
Yeah.
other.
No.
Absolutely zero chemistry.
I mean, look, Kristen
And
Stewart, good on you for being a lesbian later on in life, because you,
Wait, is she actually a lesbian?
she
I
at
thought
least
she was-
likes women more than men at this
Okay,
point.
I watched Love Lies Bleeding earlier this year, and I didn't know if she was actually a lesbian or if she was just playing one in the film.
Queer. She's at least queer.
and then Robert Pattinson going from this to just playing the weirdest fucking roles he can find.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
mean,
oh, I'm gonna be a
heron.
closeted. Well, I'm gonna be a heron. I'm also gonna be a closeted gay man, acting alongside
Willem Dafoe.
big dick Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, you've seen The Lighthouse, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good. Oh my
God,
god, I love that film.
It's so good, man.
Fun fact about Willem Dafoe: whenever he has to do a nude scene, he has to wear a
Wear a
prosthetic
prosthetic
because
Because his dick's
He's
too
too
big.
big.
is too big and too
Yeah.
distracting. Very much like Kevin Bacon.
Really?
Apparently, during the filming
Oh.
of was it The Invisible Man? During the filming of that,
Hollow
his
Man.
bulge was just distracting. Hollow Man,
You
that's
know,
it.
That makes me
That
so
rocks.
happy.
That rocks so much.
It does.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh.
But yeah, look, Robert hasn't, like, I mean, most of them, not really much Taylor Lautner, but the rest of them, that they made their bank from the Twilight Saga. They're like, alright, I'm gonna do what I want now.
Yeah.
Kristen Stewart, she's kissing women, and Taylor Lautner, I'm sorry, no, not Taylor Lautner, he's doing nothing. Robert Pattinson, he's kissing men.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
it's the perfect situation. Let's
Oh my
be
god,
honest.
it is.
Yeah.
When
What's
it came
terrible
in, the
is
lesbians
that-
love each other.
What's terrible is that Taylor Lautner had such a huge, like, puberty hit him like a freight train in about
It
3
did.
years between Sharkboy and Lava Girl and Twilight.
Yeah.
Sharkboy and Lava
did.
Girl was 2005.
Mm. And
It
God,
really
that was
did.
a film I saw so many times
Oh.
as a child.
So many times.
Also, I'm so sorry. I just need to point out once, just because I found this. Our boy Gil Birmingham, he was also in the remake, or I guess the reboot, The Lone Ranger from 2013,
Oh
where
no.
Johnny Depp also played a Native American person.
Oh no.
Oh,
Johnny Depp.
guess
No.
guess what?
What?
Sharkboy and Lava Girl 2.5 on.
Oh
Letterboxd.
yeah, we have.
we
we
know.
have all of them.
We have all of the Spy Kids extended
Everything
universe.
by that man is on this podcast.
Oh, they're all so good though, except
They
for the
are.
last two. The last two Spy Kids movies have been trash.
Hey,
But all
I
of his
just-
early stuff, wonderful.
I just looked it up. Guess what makes the list? It's the
What?
Lone
Machete?
Ranger.
Yep. No shit. God.
A film
Oh.
I actually liked as a kid because I didn't know what racism was.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my, yeah.
God. What an episode. 9/11 and racism.
Yeah.
The
That's what
perfect
you-
combination for a fun family day out.
And that's what you get when you with why do we watch this movie? Sky and
9/11.
Finn. We talk about 9/11 and racism.
And you'll fucking
Two
like
white
it.
people talking about movies on the podcast. God.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that Army Hammer was the Lone Ranger in that.
Oh yeah, Army Cannibal Hammer.
Yeah,
Wait, he's a
didn't he
cannibal?
also- didn't he try and eat people?
I don't know
Wait,
the context of
what?
it all, but there was a huge thing where apparently he was really abusive to one of his partners, and there's also where people are like, "Wait, do you want to eat her?" And but there's stuff
just
about
look
him
this
being
up.
a cannibal.
What the fuck? I did not know
Okay,
about
wait.
this.
So
There's so much to it, dude.
He was great
Um,
in Death and Vinyl, an underrated film in my opinion.
He's a pretty good actor. It's just
Mm.
besides the eating people
Okay,
part, he's pretty good.
in In early 2021, an onslaught of unverified messages that the social network star had allegedly sent to women surfaced on social media after one of his exes began to anonymously post graphic messages in which Hammer allegedly texted, quote, "I am 100% a cannibal," and, quote, "I want to eat you." The messages snowballed and Hammer's career went into free fall.
Well, I guess when you admit to being a cannibal, being 100% a cannibal.
When was his last film?
Probably not recently.
2022, I think.
Oh,
no, Haunting in. No, I'm looking at Kenneth Branagh's page. Why am I on Kenneth Branagh's page?
Death on the Nile.
Yep. Okay,
That's this last movie.
Yep. Oh, which was actually a pretty good film. I like that film. Underappreciated. I like all of the Kenneth Branagh Agatha Christie films, but that's just me.
Man.
Oh God. All right.
I don't even know what to say.
Has anyone else got anything to say about the first Twilight film, or should we go to popular reviews?
The death of James.
The death of James. Oh,
did James die in this one?
Death of fuck, did he?
Was he
Victoria's man?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Yeah. That setting the whole series in motion.
Because her getting kidnapped was the final scene of this film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Also, can we just say she fell down 2 flights of stairs? That was the excuse they gave, not for the massive fucking bite mark on her wrist.
She fell into Edward's mouth.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
He was waiting at the bottom of the stairs to catch her, mouth agape. Just
with that,
easy army hammer.
You could use the excuse. But with that, you can use the excuse that the vampire bites like heal rapidly because of their like magical saliva or something.
Yeah. They don't, because we see later on that fucking Twink boy, the Twink Cullen has
Jasper.
Yeah, Jasper. Still has a shitload of bite marks all over him.
Well, no, he got those when he was a vampire. Maybe they heal really rapidly in humans.
I don't
know,
man. It's so confusing.
Also, I know what's going to come up later, but can I just remind us all that Jasper Cullen was a Confederate soldier?
Yes.
I was going to bring this up, the third one. Jasper Cullen on the wrong side of history.
Also, can I just say how confusing it is?
Captain.
How confusing it is, the fact that Jasper is... In the first film, they said Jasper was the youngest one, but then he is clearly like the second oldest one in the third film. Like,
I don't know if they have it all figured out.
Well, it's so confusing, but we'll get to that when we talk about Eclipse.
Look,
I'm going to find out the ages of the Cullen family.
Oh, I looked it up. He's apparently the second oldest, but or maybe the third oldest.
Carlisle is 365 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Edward
it's
is 104.
Yeah.
Yeah, Esme's 110. So he changed 2 people very quickly. Rosalie is 90.
Okay.
Emmett is 90. Alice is 104, just like
Edward.
Yeah, Jasper is 161. He is the second oldest.
What the fuck? Oh wait, maybe they mean in terms of joining the family.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because he was already a vampire. Maybe they just mean in terms of actually joining the Cullens.
So, of the adopted children in the Cullen family, Jasper is actually the oldest, but he has the most trouble sticking to their vegetarian diet of no human blood, since he's actually been a vegetarian for the shortest amount of time.
Oh,
yeah, so
okay, there we go. That makes more sense.
Why did we watch this movie? Fixing plot holes left, right, and center.
Fixing movies, talking about 9/11.
Since 2024. Join us next week on the Army Hammer cast.
Anyway, I think we should get to the top reviews, guys.
Yeah.
Let's fucking rock and roll. Wow.
I'll start.
I've found some good ones already.
I'll start. I'm not going to start at the top. I'm just starting with what I like. Robin, 2.5 stars. I've got 99 problems with this movie, but supermassive black hole baseball scene ain't one.
Yes.
Fuck, man. We have number 1 Gizmo fan with 4 stars.
Second time in 2 weeks appearing on this podcast.
Yeah, thank you, Gizmo.
Yeah.
My mum forced me to watch this and then quoted the entire thing, then started crying because she didn't have someone like Edward. And I told her that their relationship was I told her that their relationship was actually abusive, and she said, "Sweetie, I know. Me and your dad got divorced because of this movie." And now she's running around the house looking for something to eat. Please save me.
Alright, a bit of a
Oh,
longer
no.
review. A bit of a longer a bit of a longer review by Demi, and I'm not gonna try and pronounce that last name. I know I'm
No.
not gonna get it right.
Fair enough.
This movie rules. Every Edward line is so much better when you pretend he's just the weird lanky guy at your school that makes everyone nervous and does Dragon Ball Z charge up moves when he thinks no one's watching. Every Bella line has the subtext of, "You better let me suck that dick, shiny boy." The DP showed up one day and said, "If I have to use a tripod, I will fucking kill myself." The credits roll on the most inexplicable possible Radiohead needle drop. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm having the time of my life. Genuinely believe this is a universally enjoyable watch. The coolest guy in school drives a Volvo. Every girl in school wants to kiss the boy who drives a Volvo. Edward walked into school with his arms around Bella and the group chat gets hot. I can't believe the new kid got a ride in the Volvo. I'm going to be sick.
That's awesome.
And there's no stars on it. Like, they haven't started. They've just written the review.
Just a review.
10 out of 10.
I'd like to read this one by Izzy. 1 star. The vampire mum, when Bella goes to the house. Would you like some paschetti?
Paschetti.
Her name's Bella. She must be Italian.
That's so funny, man.
That line made me fucking burst out laughing.
I just love this from Lily. 3 stars. Robert Pattinson wasn't acting. That's just how he is in real life. He's just a weird freak.
After the lighthouse, I'd believe that.
Yeah.
5-star review from Clementine. Just felt like I got baptized.
By Sri, 1.5 stars. Edward, hey, it's me, your boy, Icy Penis, Bella, heart.
1 by Sophie. Literally, no matter how hard anyone tries, no lines will ever surpass the sheer hilarity of, is she even Italian? Her name is Bella.
That was an awesome line. I can't get over that, man.
I just want to. This one loops back perfectly to me. J, 2 stars. My favorite of the. Oh, Anna Kendrick is in this cinematic universe.
1.5 stars from our boy Shay Frillis Productions on YouTube. Go see Argyle in theaters February 2nd, 2024.
God.
That was posted on the 21st of September 2024.
God, this is the last one I will do. Just it's so like 5 stars from Shay. Quentin Tarantino breaks down the thought of that he cannot make a movie this good.
Another 2.5 star from Sophie. Robert Pattinson owes me millions in therapy bills because I'm forever scarred by the way he said, "Better hang on tight, spider monkey."
That is the least unsexy thing to say.
Here's my last one. 5 stars by someone who just goes by a lollipop emoji. Edward requesting a schedule change because one person smells bad is such a mood.
and to cap it off, 3.5 stars by Cinema Joe. Alice can step on me.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my god!
As a gay man, I approve this message.
This might be one of the gayest series in this whole in all the.
Oh
we've
yeah,
done.
It's
all of
crazy.
Us just fawning over the pretty people.
Yeah. Okay. It's crazy how a film has just this. How everyone is attractive, even the people who shouldn't be like traditionally in films like this wouldn't be conventionally attractive, like any of the parents.
Yes,
they're all attractive. All of the parents.
That's so good, man.
Billy Burke is amazing.
Yeah, Billy Burke, so hot. How?
How? A man with that small of a face and that big of a mustache should not be that attractive.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Okay.
God. Also, well, I guess that's where we'll wrap up this episode of Why We Watch This Movie. Thank you so much for joining us, Andy. These movies are fucking great.
Oh god.
And we will continue the saga in the next week's episode for New Moon. But
Join us for the rest of Twilebuary.
yeah, yes, in Twilight that's being filmed in November.
Being filmed in
December.
November, but I'm almost certain it's being released in February. If it's not, I'm the biggest idiot.
Yes. All the stuff's in the description down below. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see you in the cinemas, everyone.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.